Hey everyone, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, your journey partner in business, founder of strategicmeditation.com, where I help impact-driven entrepreneurs and leaders like you get and stay grounded and clear in mind, body, and business by maintaining the practice of strategic meditation. By the way, strategic meditation is meditation that is done first before a targeted action is taken. There's two types. There is passive and active strategic meditation. Passive strategic meditation is where you are guided, you relax, you let it all go, you allow yourself to just actively, mindfully move through the body and release. So it's passive, but your mind is actively relaxing, right? It's a letting go, a releasing type of experience. And then the actually active form of strategic meditation is journeying. So where instead of being guided, you are guiding the conversation as opposed to just receiving a guided meditation. You are having a conversation with, if you want to call them your spirit guides or your higher self, yourself, your intuition, right? Holy Spirit, whatever works best for you. But it's meant to be an active back and forth, waking, stimulating conversation to receive direction on what's the right next step for you to make coming from your core out into the world. And that is strategic meditation. This, by the way, is your business energy forecast for the week of May 14th of 2023. And here in the United States, we celebrate Mother's Day, May 14th. Yay! Celebrating all the mamas. I made sure that I wore my winged pants because this is where we flew into life. We're so honored for our moms who gave birth to us, right? As well as for all the mamas who may not have given birth to people, right? But to ideas, to love, to the desire to give birth to people. We thank you to all of the mothers also of organizations and communities. We give honor to mamas who may have lost babies, right? And we see you flying above us and all of the butterflies and the birds and the flowers around us, remembering all of our dear blessed babies that weren't able to make it into this world. And we also remember the mamas who are passed on, who are watching from above, the mamas, the grandmamas, sisters, daughters, right, aunties, and step mamas, stepsisters, right? We are remembering motherhood, right? This is all about birth and creation. This is our day of the year and the week to celebrate creation and creativity. So I'm sending you so much love, right? And all of the divine feminine to all of our brothers who are both mom and dad to their children, to all of the men who have stepped in to be nurturing and have connected to their feminine side. We also honor you as well, right? We are honoring and celebrating the divine feminine today and always, but especially on Mother's Day. By the way, did you call your mama? And if she is unable to accept your call, maybe because she doesn't have a cell phone or she's watching from above in the other dimension, right? Because she's passed away, did you talk to her in the energy? Did you at least write her a letter, right? Light a candle to remember your mother, right? And have you connected to all of the things that you have given birth to in your life, right? Whether it's businesses, friendships, relationships, ideas, have you opened to giving birth to yourself? And have you honored yourself as that source of your own creation? Especially for those of us who are trying to improve our lives and reinvent ourselves, we become our own birthplace, right? Especially if we've been through trauma, trials, and tribulations. There's a conscious decision to release and bring new life into our own lives, right? And share that reinvigoration with others. So this is actually a message that's coming from my spirit guides this week, in particular for May 14th of 2023. This is a week, if you have not yet, honor your own rebirth of yourself, especially because we have a new moon coming later this week on the 19th, actually. And new moon is all about new beginnings, right? Back on the 5th, Cinco de Mayo was a full moon. That was some crazy energy, right? And ever since then, what's been happening is that the sky has been clearing. The energy has been clearing until now it is a blank slate with the new moon coming up this week. And so on Mother's Day, wherever you are in the world, but here in the US, we celebrate Mother's Day. And I want to encourage you, regardless of your gender performance, right? Regardless of your genitalia and how well it functions, right? You're still connected to Mother Earth, right? You are still connected to creation and being a conscious creator. And so if only just for today, as we say in Reiki, right? Just for today, who will you be? Who are you giving birth to? Who are you being? What version of yourself is about to emerge? Because the card for this week is the Dreamer, right? So for this week, the card is the Dreamer. This is our business energy forecast, making sure that you stay aligned with the flow of energy, of abundance and positivity to and through you, especially at work. The Dreamer is for Archangel Metatron. It is the number 0 in the major arcana of the tarot. It says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. I will. My spirit guides just told me to read, especially because this is the beginning. This is the conception of the entire major arcana, with it being a 0, right? With it being a 0. So in numerology, 0 has to do with essentially like an egg, the ovum, the new moon. Brand new blank slate beginnings. You are the artist and you have a blank canvas. What are you gonna paint, right? Who are you going to become? And my spirit guides are really drawing me into this around you in your business. What's your identity? Who are you being? Who do you need to be? How can you birth yourself as your most successful version of yourself, drawing a line in the sand from this day, Mother's Day forward? This is who I am being, because this is the version of myself that is going to keep me aligned with abundance. I will. They're yelling at me. Read. 0, the Dreamer. The angels bring you this card because you're entering a new and exciting phase of your life. It's important that you believe in yourself and know that the benevolent universe wants you to succeed. Now is the time for faith and commitment to your dreams. Take any necessary steps to move forward with confidence. I will. So my spirit guides told me to stop reading right there. And they underlined the word confidence. Like we were talking last week about how the energy of May of 2023 is all about processing imposter syndrome. And it is not helpful to syndromize a lack of confidence or feelings of self-doubt. It's normal, it's natural. We all have self-doubt. I have self-doubt, right? Be kind to yourself. Some of the most confident and amazing people have this feeling of, do I have permission? Can I really do this? Am I really an expert? You're not the only freaking person on the world who's told themselves, no, you can't, right? Or can you? Are you sure? All of that crap. Be kind to yourself. You're not the only one who struggles with confidence. And I'm hearing from my guides that who you are going to birth today as your identity is confident you. Confident Victoria. Happy birthday, Confident Victoria. Happy birthday, right? Confident you. What is the version of you that is absolutely confident? That, yeah, I know this. Yes, I got this. Yes, I know I'm excellent at what I do. And no, the fact that I'm confident doesn't make me an asshole. It makes me actually trustworthy, reliable, effective. It makes me powerful, and it doesn't take any power away from anybody else. The fact that I'm being powerful and I know it. That doesn't steal power, doesn't steal oxygen from the room. So this imposter would convince us that the minute that you own your power, right, that you own your confidence and that you know that you know that you know what you're doing and who you are, right, know that you're an expert in whatever it is that you really could be an expert at tying your friggin' shoe, right, whatever it is, your imposter tries to convince you that you are stealing power as if power is in a limited supply, that only one person or only a chosen few of people are allowed to be powerful. And that chosen few does not include you, right? Or if you get into being powerful, it's because you're stealing somebody else's. Nope, that is a lack mindset. If only just for now, or as we say in Reiki, just for today, let's have an abundance mindset. You have permission to be powerful. And this is the day, right, where you give birth to the most confident version of yourself and commit daily. Who would you be? What would you be capable of if you walked into your workday each and every weekday, or if you work on weekends, or if you work at night, if you walked into your workday knowing that you got it, knowing, right? What would you do? Who would you be? Who would you be in your relationship even? If you walked into the relationship knowing, I got you, and I got your back, and I know you've got mine, right? If you just assumed the best rather than assuming the worst. You know, we have so much energy for catastrophizing and worrying. Many of us, that's kind of our personality. It's like, I'm a worry ward. I'm a hyper person. You know, I take things too seriously. I take things to the heart, and that's whatever. You care a lot, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Be kind to yourself. That same muscle, just like having a bicep up front, you also have your tricep in the back, right? You may be flexing your bicep all the time, your bicep of like, I suck, I'm awful, everything is catastrophized and it's going to be awful, is well developed. But on the back of your arm, there's also a tricep that says, you know what? I'm good. Like, this is amazing. I'm really intelligent and I'm effective. Like, you got to develop both sides, right? Unless you want to look like a crazy person with a giant bicep and nothing going on in the rest of your arm. Let's have some balance here. And speaking of that, you know what's coming. Do you need my help with that, right? Ask you a question. We've been going through all of this. Like, it's time for you to give birth to your most confident version of yourself. You're like, okay, Victoria, how do I do that? If you want my help with that, you know the drill. Come on over to victoriawhitfield.com/contact. All of the contact info is there. The email, the phone number, everything, right? Or you can hit reply on this email if you're on my list. By the way, are you on my list? If you are not getting these emails of all of the special details and so I write a separate message every Sunday for my email list. So if you're getting this on YouTube or other social medias, awesome. Please make sure you like and subscribe so that you get the notifications first every time we upload the video. But did you want the extra heartfelt note as well as when's the next class that you could join and what I'm up to and all of the things. If you wanted more of that insider information, make sure you hop on the email list. And how you can do that is by texting the word compass to 66866. What that's going to do is going to send you a worksheet of claiming your inner compass, right? There are things that are blocking you from being able to connect to your true north, right? To unleash that inner confidence that we're talking about today. I call that your compass, right? Being able to know what's blocking you from accessing your inner truth, right? Your connection to true north. It's going to send you that worksheet, and then it'll add you onto my email list. Again, text just the word compass to 66866, and we'll see you on the other side. So remember, you do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business, and we'll see you in the next Business Energy Forecast. Happy Mama's Day!